यमुना तीरा वनजारी यमुना तीरा वनजारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 जय राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा श्याम सुंदर राधे जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तरहित श्रीमदभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तरहित श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माई यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की समवेद भक्त वृंद की All glories to the assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today We are discussing chapter 3, text number 22 of Bhagavad Gita as it is. I read the text, you all can repeat after me. Na me partha stitha kartavyam Na me partha sti kartavyam Trishu lokeshu kunchana Trishu lokeshu kinchana Nana vaptamavaptyam va Nana vaptamavaptyam vartayeva cha karmani Nana vaptyamavaptyam vartayeva cha karmani Na me partha sti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana Nana vaptyamavaptyam vartayeva cha karmani Na me partha sti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana Nana vaptamavaptyam vartayeva cha karmani Okay, Mataji, sign. Me partha sti kartavyam. Very good. Vartayeva cha karmani. Word to word meaning, translation and purport by Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki. Na, not, me, mine, Partha, O son of Pritha, Asti, there is, Kartavyam, prescribed duty, Trishu, in the three, Lokeshu, planetary systems, Kinchana, any, Na, nothing, Avaptam, wanted, avaptyam, avaptavyam, to be gained. Varte, I am engaged. Eva, certainly. Cha, also. Karmani, in prescribed duty. O son of Pritha, there is no work prescribed for me within all the three planetary systems, nor am I in want of anything, nor have I a need to obtain anything, and yet I am engaged in prescribed duties. You all can repeat after me. O Pritha, there is no work prescribed for me within all the three planetary systems, nor am I in want of anything, nor have I a need to obtain anything, and yet I am engaged in the prescribed duties. Purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is described in Vedic literature as follows. Tamishwaranam tamishwaranam paramam maheshwaram tam devatanam paramam cha devatam patim patinam paramam parastat vidhamavevam bhuvaneshamidhyam na tasya karyam karanam cha vidyate na tat samascha vyahadhika cha drishyate parasya shaktir vividheva shruyate swabhaviki jnana bala kriya cha. The Supreme Personality Godhead, Supreme Lord, is the controller of all other controllers, and He is the greatest of all the diverse planetary leaders. Everyone is under His control. All entities are delegated with particular power only by the Supreme Lord. They are not supreme themselves. He is also worshipable by all demigods and the Supreme Director of all directors. Therefore, He is transcendental to all kinds of material leaders and controllers and is worshipable by all. There is no one greater than Him, and He is the supreme cause of all causes. He does not possess a bodily form like that of an ordinary living entity. There is no difference between His body and His soul. He is absolute. All His senses are transcendental. Any one of His senses can perform the action of any other sense. Therefore, no one is greater than Him or equal to Him. His potencies are multifarious, and thus His deeds are automatically performed as a natural sequence. Shveta Ashwa Avatar, Upanishad 6.78. Since everything is in full opulence in the personality of Godhead and is existing in full truth, there is no duty for the Supreme Personality of Godhead to perform. One who must receive the results of work has some designated duty, but one who has nothing to achieve within the three planetary systems certainly has no duty. And yet, Lord Krishna He is engaged on the battlefield of Kurukshetra as the leader of Kshatriyas, because the Kshatriyas are duty bound to give protection to the distressed. Although he is above all regulations of the revealed scriptures, he does not do anything that violates the revealed scriptures. Om Agnanatimirandasya Gnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yutapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitanscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarobhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So here in this text, Krishna clearly indicates he has nothing to do with anything which is material in this world, and he has nothing to achieve, nothing to obtain anything. But yet, Krishna says, I am engaged in the prescribed duties. The prescribed duties are for different categories of ashram, and most of the scriptures stipulate the duties for each ashram. Narad Muni gets the information that Narakasura has been killed by Krishna, and 16,000 the ladies, the girls, unmarried girls whom Narakasura captured, they have got married themselves to Krishna. When Narakasura was killed, all these 16,000 very beautiful unmarried princesses of different countries, they all were kept in the jails, and he went on capturing more and more. When 16,000 reached, probably Krishna thought this is enough, we had to finish him off. So anyhow, Narakasura was killed, and all the 16,000 were released. Then all of them go to Krishna and say, now we are staying in this prison for such a long time. I don't think anybody can marry us, and in our heart, we are always remembering, we are always wanting that you should marry. Now, we have no other option than begging you to kindly marry us. Krishna says, no problem. And Krishna marries all the 16,000. And 16,000 in different places. And they were kept in different palaces of Dwaraka. Each one has got a very beautiful, opulent palace. And in each palace, they have number of servants, and the grahastha life of Krishna is going on. Now Narad Muni gets the information, hears all that, and he is so much astonished. 16,000, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20 houses, 30 houses, okay, 50 houses, okay, 100 houses. 16,000 palaces, not house, house is a wrong word. 16,000 palaces are there in Dwarka. And Krishna is leading a grahastha's life. How it is actually possible? I should personally see and understand. So Narad Muni goes to Dwaraka. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, chapter number 69, describes this whole episode. So Narad Muni goes, and now first he thought where he should go. Then naturally, he immediately thinks of Rukmini, and he goes to Rukmini's house. And he finds, oh, she has thousands of servants, and he could find 1 or 2 only. Because such a huge palace, and the 1,000 servants are working in different places. So he could see a few servants here and there, and I want to meet Krishna. So they take him to Krishna, and Krishna was sitting on the bed, and Rukmini was serving Krishna. And the moment Krishna looks at Narada, immediately he gets up and pays obeisances at the lotus feet of Narada. Narad Muni is getting astonished. Oh, you are the creator of the universe. You are the whole controller of the universe. Yet you are doing pranam to me. You are paying obeisances unto me. Then he understands. Because he wants to teach to the whole humanity how a Brahmana should be respected. So he pays obeisances, touching his crown, touching his kirita on the floor. And he takes him and asks him to sit where he was sitting in his place. And he calls for the all paraphernalia for doing the Pada Puja, for washing the feet of Narad Muni. Narad Muni is seeing all this. Then he washes his feet. Krishna washes the feet and sprinkles on the head and sprinkles on his Rukmini's head and all others. And then after all that, Krishna asks Narad Muni, Narad Muni, how is that you have come all the way? What can I do for you? So this is the beautiful scene which Narad Muni enjoyed. And now anyhow Rukmini's place is nice. So what he does, he goes to another palace. He comes out and he goes to another palace. Another palace, again Krishna, it is described, he is in his nice playing mood with Uddhav, and he immediately gets up and again pays obeisances and tells Narad Muni, oh Narad Muni, when have you come? Please welcome, come. Narad Muni is astonished. Just now I was there, you have done all that, and now you are saying, when have you come? He is astonished. And then he says, okay. Then again he makes him to sit. Again he does the whole thing and all that. Again he asks him, what can I do for you? Then after a few minutes, he says, I have urgent work, so I had to go. Then he comes out. Then again he goes to another place. Again he finds he is doing the household activities, either joking with the wife or taking care of the children or going to take bath with half just wrapping a small towel, something like that, and ready to take bath. And then he comes out. Each palace he goes and comes out. Each palace he is observing Krishna in different times, different activities going on. Krishna is doing the yajna. Krishna is offering to the brahmanas. Krishna is eating the remnants of the brahmanas' food, what they have left. And then Krishna is discussing about the marriage proposals. Krishna is discussing about the boys, sons' marriage. And Krishna is sending off the daughter along with the husband of his daughter, his son-in-law. And Krishna is receiving the daughter-in-law. Every palace, he is seeing Krishna is doing all the activities. Then, ultimately, of course, this is the prayer of Narad Muni. When Krishna asks, what do you want? He says, oh Krishna, your feet are the one which are actually seeked, which are prayed by Brahma and all the devatas. And such feet I am able to take the darshan and I am able to pay the obeisances. Oh Krishna, kindly give me one benediction that I can never forget you. I always remember you. Oh Krishna, give this power to remember. This is 1069:18. Drustam tavangri yugalam janatapavargam brahmadi birhuti vichintyamagadabodhe samsara kupapatitottaranavalam yayam sharamyanugrahanayatha smriti syat. Now I have seen your feet, which grant liberation to your devotees, which even Brahma and other great personalities of unfathomable intelligence can only meditate upon in their hearts, and which those who have fallen into the material existence resort for deliverance. Please favor me so that I may constantly think of you as I travel about. Please grant me the power to remember you. Actually, remembering Krishna always is so difficult because Maya is so strong. It will give different types of attractions and make the jiva, make the human being to forget Krishna. That's why Prabhupada has made it a very simple quotation. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. If this is achieved, everything is actually achieved. Krishna, in 12.8 of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains, Mayeva mana adatva, Mayeva mana adatva, Mayi buddhim niveshaya, Nivashishyasi Mayeva atabudvam na samshaya. This is the whole basis of our devotional practices, devotional service which we want to do. Mayeva mana adastva. Krishna advises that on to me, Mayeva mana adastva. Fix your mind on me. And Mayi buddhim nivashya. Your intelligence, you use it for me. Fix your mind on me, use your intelligence for me. After that, you will achieve. Mayeva manadasva mayi buddhim niveshaya nivashishyasi mayeva. In my loka, in my Goloka Vrindavan, nivashishyasi, you will dwell, you will live. Ata urdhvam na samshayaha. Ata urdhvam. Afterwards, after you do this practice of fixing your mind on me and performing the duties, everything using your intelligence only for me, then you will definitely reach me. There is no doubt about this. So, this is what even Narad Muni, who is such a great rishi, who is such a great devotee of Krishna, and who has got so much of intimacy with the Supreme Lord, he is praying that he should get the benediction that he should always remember Krishna. So from this we can understand that he is repeatedly saying, please grant me the power to remember you. Please grant me the power to remember you. When Narad Muni is praying to Krishna, such a great person, then what about us? We have to pray to Krishna every day. Oh Krishna, give me the power to remember you. Only you can give. Because this Maya, which is very, very powerful, will attack me any time. Oh Krishna, this Maya is yours. And it is so powerful because it is working under you. I think this, most of the times, I discuss, Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. Krishna says, this Maya is not an ordinary thing. If you think, okay, I can do some sadhana, or I can go away to some jungle, or I can live by doing different types of yoga. No, not possible. Because it is working under me, my Maya, my power. So it is very difficult. Krishna declares it. Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. It is not possible. It is very, very difficult. When Krishna himself is saying very, very difficult, it is really very difficult. But Krishna immediately gives the solution. Mameva ye prapadyante mayametam tarantite. Mameva ye prapadyante. This word prapadyante means surrendering. Those who surrender unto me, then they will cross over very easily. So Krishna gives the exact problem. This Maya is very strong, it will catch you. And Maya will catch when we forget Krishna. That's why Narad Muni is praying, please grant me the power to always remember you. Oh Krishna, kindly give me the power. Give me the power to always remember you. If you don't give me the power, it is not possible. And I will forget you, and this Maya will very nicely catch me and give all types of difficulties. So, our aim should always be to remember Krishna. And Krishna does all the activities as the householder, carrying out all the duties, because he wants to set an example. How the leader, how the person who is respected by all should behave. We see in the next sloka, for if I fail to engage in carefully performing prescribed duties, O Partha, certainly all men would follow my path. If I don't carry out the activities as prescribed in the scriptures, then people will think, okay, we can also deviate it. Though Krishna has nothing to do with the material things, but Krishna is setting an example to show that the way the people have to behave. And actually, we have seen, we will see in 4.7, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata abhyudhanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujamiham. For what purpose Krishna is coming is made clear in 4.7 and 4.8. So Krishna says, I come here, I descend, because whenever there is a decline in the religious practice, O Partha, I come here. And what I do? I will elevate, deliver the pious and annihilate the miscreants. Why he is doing? To re-establish dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Every millennium I will be doing this. So in this, in the purport, Prabhupada explains very clearly, quoting the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 263-264. Srushti hetu yeyi murti prapancha avatare seyi ishvara murti avatara namadhare mayatita paravyome sabara avasthana vishve avatari dhare avatara nama. So, here, Prabhupada, quoting this Chaitanya Charitamrita, summarized the principles of incarnation. Why Krishna takes the avatar. The avatar or incarnation of Godhead descends from kingdom of God for material manifestation. And the particular form of the personality of Godhead who descends is called an incarnation or avatara. Such incarnations are situated in the spiritual world, the kingdom of God. When they descend to the material creation, they assume the name avatara. And further, Prabhupada explains about different avatars: Purusha avatara, Guna avatara, Leela avatara, Shakti Avesha avatara, Manvantara avatara, Yuga avatara, etc. And ultimately, the prime purpose of Krishna is to satisfy the unalloyed devotees. To satisfy the devotees, Krishna comes down. Actually, we have another very good example. The Nal Kubera, or standing in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj in the form of the trees, 2 Arjuna trees, and Krishna is now passing. And just before actually plucking them down, pulling them down, 10:10:24, Krishna is saying to himself, this is 25, Krishna is saying. Before that, Sukadeva Goswami is explaining, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, to fulfill the truthfulness of the words of the great devotee Narada, slowly went to that spot where the twin Arjuna trees are standing. So, Sukadeva Goswami is explaining that now Krishna is moving and he has gone to that spot in between the Arjuna trees because he wants to fulfill the word given by Narad Muni to Nal Kubera. Nal Kubera were told, after they begged for forgiving them, he said, Krishna will come and deliver you. Because the devotee, his dear devotee Narad Muni told, Krishna says, okay, this is my duty to perform this activity. And in 10:10:25, Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna says, no, actually Krishna is telling himself, I have nothing to do with these 2 sons of Kubera who are rich. Devarshi Narada is my very dear devotee. Therefore, because he wanted me to come to face with them, I must do so for their deliverance. Because my devotee has told that I will come, I will deliver them. So I have to do the activity to satisfy my devotee. So Krishna is so kind, he wants to make his unalloyed, his pure devotees very, very happy by performing all the different pastimes, leelas. In the same manner, actually, Yashoda, after seeing that Krishna is eating mud, goes to him and Krishna opens his mouth and she is able to see the whole universes, wind, all the earth, all the sky, everything, she herself, and even Vrindavan also. She is seeing all that. Then she gets bewildered. Then, 10:8:41, she says, oh, this is none other than the Supreme Lord. Let me surrender unto him. Yashoda says, Atho yadhavanna vitarka gocharam cheto mana karma vachobi ranjasa yadashrayam yena yatha pratiyate sudhir vibhavyam pranatasmi tatpadam. Oh, this is all inconceivable for anybody. Therefore, let me surrender unto the Supreme Lord and offer my obeisances. He is beyond the conception of human speculation. He is beyond material activities. So she is able to see the Supreme Lord in this angle and she surrenders. But Yogamaya again brings her back and makes her to forget all that and be situated in the pure, loving service to Krishna, taking that Krishna is her son. Unfortunately, we get into two things. Krishna explains why the people forget me, the Supreme Lord. Ichcha dvesha samurtena dvandva mohena bharata sarva bhutani sammoham sarge yanti parantapa. This ichcha is the material desires. And dvesha, I like some person, I don't like some person. I don't like this, somebody says something bad to me, I don't like him, I want to be always respected. I want to be always, be a very respectable person in the society and all that. So, Ichcha and Dvesha. These two things, oh Arjuna, listen to me, that these two things will bewilder everybody. So, unless we seriously take these instructions given by Krishna, if we don't follow them, then we again remain here in this world and taking birth again and again. Krishna gives the clear-cut direction that 9.3 of Bhagavad Gita, Ashraddhadhana Purusha Dharmasyasya Parantapa Aprapyamam Nivartante Mrityu Samsara Vartmani. So, Ashraddhadhana Purusha Dharmasyasya Parantapa. Those who don't believe the scriptures or they don't have faith in the scriptures, they will not take the word seriously, and that's why they nivartante, they come back. Mrityu samsara, this mrityu loka, this earth, again and again they come back. They come back because they don't take the scriptures seriously, they don't have faith in the scriptures, ashraddhadhana. That's why Krishna gives a clear, simple, direct direction. 9.33. Anityam asukam lokam imam prapya bhajasvamam. You have come to this anityam, temporary, asukam. There is no happiness in this world. Whatever you do, you want to do all sorts of things, get money and you want to be happy? No. You want to gain a big name and you want to be happy? No. You want to show your great intelligence and do research and do all that and try to get a very great name, fame and show your intelligence and all that? No. This is asukam. Brahma bhuna loka punaravartino Arjuna. Again and again you have to come back and get into this asukam. There is no question of happiness in this world because you have come in this asukam lokam. You have only one duty, Krishna says. Imam prapya bhajasvamam. Just you carry out your devotional activity onto me. Then you can come back to Godhead, back to Goloka Vrindavan. Otherwise not. In Gajendra Moksha we see very beautiful sloka. I'll just tell you and conclude. So, Gajendra was delivered and that Hu Gandharva, Ha Ha Gandharva, Hu Gandharva was delivered. Then what actually happens? All devatas, the moment Krishna is coming, the moment the Supreme Lord is coming, all devatas also come there. So all devatas are watching. And Narayan kills the crocodile. Crocodile turns to Hu Gandharva. And this elephant, Gajendra, becomes Indrajumna Maharaj, who was actually. And then what happens? In presence of all these devatas, Gandharva, Siddha and demigods, Narayan sits on the Garuda, on his Garuda, and he leaves. He leaves along with Gajendra. So he takes Gajendra along with him. That is given in 8.4.13. Evam vimoksha gajayu Evam vimoksha gajayodapamabjanabha stena piparshadagatim gamitena yukta gandharva siddha vibudhe rupagiyamana karmadbhutam swabhavanam garudasano agat. So in presence of all these, with Gajendra, he goes, he leaves back to Vaikuntha. So, as we see, he comes down to deliver, to give the unalloyed devotees the pleasure. Now all are looking, all are seeing. The Gandharva, Siddha, all the devatas, they all have come and they all are seeing. And this man, Gajendra, is taken back to Vaikuntha by the Supreme Lord himself. He goes to Vaikuntha along with Gajendra. So everyone is looking, oh my God, Supreme Lord has come and he has taken along with him. Ordinarily when some devotee is going back to Godhead, the Vishnu Duta comes. Vishnu Duta, like Ajamil, he got purified after performing the devotional activities in the Haridwar. And the aeroplane comes and Vishnu Dutas come and take to Vaikuntha. Whereas here, he had come to save Gajendra. Not only he saved, not only he delivered this Hu Gandharva also, and he says, Come on. And he is taking. So by seeing this, why he has done, why the Supreme Lord has done, to make all the demigods, all the people, whoever is witnessing, that they should also get the Icha, they should also get the particular desire that, oh Bhagavan, you are so kind. Oh Supreme, you are so kind. I should also get that opportunity. I should also pray to you in the way the Gajendra has prayed, with full devotion. So, we have to take the scriptures, have total faith, and perform the activities. Definitely, Krishna will deliver us. Hare Krishna. So, if you have some questions, or we should have nice discussion as usual. So, some light can be thrown, some more points can be added. Please. Prabhuji, Mataji. Prabhuji. Here. Give comments. Huh. Take the microphone here so that.
There is a word in the purport, last paragraph. Lord Krishna is engaged on the battlefield of Kurukshetra as the leader of the Kshatriyas, because the Kshatriyas are duty bound to give protection to the distressed.
Yes.
The Kshatriyas is coming under the category of Varnasrama.
Yes, yes.
But the Lord cannot follow the Varnasrama system, right?
Correct.
How to understand this here?
Yeah, to show the example again. Now, in the next sentence, he doesn't do anything that violates the revealed scriptures. The next sentence, Prabhupada has written. So, as the revealed scriptures says, the Kshatriya are meant for protecting the dharma. So they have to fight. And this man had come, Arjuna, with, as you see, initially he is very, very interested. He keeps the bow and he is ready to fight. But Krishna, I want to see who are all the people who have come. And then he goes in the middle of these two armies, and now this man, oh Bhishma, oh Bhishmadev, oh my Gurudev, oh my friend, oh my. He got bewildered. So he had gone there to give them the directions, to follow the scripture. As a Kshatriya, it is your duty to fight, Arjuna. If you don't fight, people will tell you that this Kshatriya has run away. And what sort of a Kshatriya he is. So, the rules and regulations formed by Krishna himself, the Supreme Lord, he wants to show that they have to be followed. And he never deviates, he never violates any of the rules. I think I have read here. So that is what actually it is. He is nothing to do, but he will not violate for the purpose, as we see in the next one. If he doesn't get engaged in the prescribed duties, then people will follow me. That is, tomorrow we are going to see that. So that's why Krishna engages, and he doesn't deviate from the rules and regulations which he had prescribed as in the scriptures. Yes, Prabhu.
Actually, you find Krishna violating all his rules. Calling women at the night in the forest.
Exceptionals.
And spending night with them.
Where exceptionals are there, they are exceptional.
But he does violate his rules.
Exceptional. Exceptional is always exceptional. When Prime Minister is coming, the red light, there is nothing to do with the red light. He will just pass. His vehicle will pass, red or blue or green, whatever be the light. So, exceptionals are exceptional. Extraordinary action has to be taken when something is going beyond the situation. Krishna says he will not fight. But seeing, Krishna says, Arjuna, fight. This Bhishma, you don't know about Bhishma. Bhishma, he is so powerful, he can kill everybody. Arjuna, fight. No, he is my. No, he is not fighting.
No,
In spite of telling, he is not fighting. Then he says, stop.
That's a different matter.
Then
because
he immediately comes down. And he says, now I will fight. I will break my oath which I have taken.
No, that's a different matter. There
The thing
he,
is, he had
there
given,
he's,
he had
there
given the oath.
Arjuna,
He said, I will not fight. And then he starts fighting.
no, but there Arjuna is a Kshatriya. It is his duty to fight. So he is asking Arjuna to do his duty.
No,
Arjuna,
you kindly explain your question so that we can continue. Time is also...
No, I'm saying that Krishna violates everything, all the rules, just to show that he's the Supreme Personality of God.
Correct.
So therefore...
As Supreme Personality of
Yes.
Godhead, he can do that.
Yeah, he can break all the rules. No rules apply to him.
Yeah.
But therefore we should follow Lord Ram, because he is the Maryada Purushottam. He shows what is suitable for a living entity of the material world. But Krishna is not to be followed, because we can't even follow him. What he does is impossible to,
Thank you.
imitate or follow. Yeah, thank you.
Any other questions? Mataji, anybody? Please ask Mataji. Feel free. We were discussing in that library, and here, when we come here, we feel... Yes, Mataji, please. Okay, you want to ask? Yeah, Mataji, yeah, please. We are discussing very good points.
Thanks, Prabhuji, for a very nice lecture. As just Prabhuji told, sometimes Krishna does break all his laws for the sake of the protection of his devotees.
Yeah.
Like when Bhishmadev was firing a volley of arrows towards Arjuna. And Krishna initially had taken a vow that he will not use any weapon. But then later he held the Krishna Sudarshan Chakra and threw ran with it towards Bhishmadev. So at times he does break his laws also. It's not, but because of his Bhakt Vatsalsa.
Yeah.
For the pleasure of his devotees, for protection of his devotees, sometimes he goes out of the way, breaks all the laws. So, I don't know, that's what...
Very nice. So, we see that Krishna will do anything, even out of way to protect the devotees, out of way to put the dharma back into action. Any other? Prabhu? So, we stop here, Prabhu? Prabhu, give comments. You have question? Please. Yeah. Comment. This is comment or question? Yeah. As correct, 100%. I agree with you. Yes, Prabhu.
What is the qualification to go to the Golok Dham? Prabhupada written in the introduction that this slok nirman moha jit sanga dosa adhyatam nitya vinivart kama sukh dukh sanger gachanti e mudha padam evayam tat. Main thing is devotees should not go behind the name and fame, and no material desires should also be forgotten.
Good.
Then he will enter the Golok.
Very nice. In the introduction part, Prabhupada has clearly stated a person who is eligible, who will become eligible. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama dvandvair vimukta sukha dukkha sanger gacchantya muda padamavyayam tat. But all these qualities will be developed once we always remember Krishna. If we are able to remember Krishna, means these qualities will definitely develop. Whatever be the difficult situation, we always remember Krishna. Whatever be the highest level of happiness, you always remember Krishna. Then the qualities are developed. Very nice, Prabhu. Thank you. So we stop here. Any questions? Anybody wants to ask? Okay, we stop here. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada.